How are y'all? Good. I'm Gwain, Jefcoat, Lieutenant of Winona Fire Department. I'm going to be teaching y'all a little bit about our PPE, which is known as Personal Protective Equipment. This is known as a no-mix. A no-mix goes over your head. She's going to demonstrate the proper way to do it. No-mix goes over your head. It also has to meet NFPA 1971 to make sure that it's proper equipment for us to be protected correctly. All right? From there, we'll go to our boots. Our boots are flame resistant and abrasive proof. Therefore, what that means is these boots won't catch on fire and you can't cut them. And the bottom of these boots, as you see, it's a design, it's a slip resistant design so that you don't slide on oil. Also in the bottom of the boots, there's a steel plate. The steel plate prevents you from being punctured with something going through your foot. The toe of the boot is steel toe to prevent something from falling on your foot and breaking your toe. Then you go to our turnout bottoms. Turnout bottoms are made of 3 layers. This inside layer is a thermal layer. It's made out of quilted. It's quilted so that it prevents the external temperatures from coming into your body and causing harm. This is your moisture layer. The moisture layer prevents moisture from coming through and getting under your skin. Prevents sting, so that keeps you from getting burned. Okay? This is the outer layer. This prevents, it's flame resistant. It's usually made out of no-mix, Kevlar, or PBI. It's abrasive proof and it's flame resistant. Also has to meet NFPA code 1971. Same thing with our jacket. We got the thermal layer. We got a moisture layer. This is the mask that we wear. This mask is what we breathe the clean, filtered air through in order to be able to survive inside a house fire. This is the SCBA, better known as a self-contained breathing apparatus. You also have a regulator, which is what the air comes through. You have a pressure gauge, which will tell you how much pressure is left in your bottle, letting you know when your bell's going to go off. Gives you a heads up of how much longer you got before you're going to have to leave. These are your gloves. Gloves also have to be NFPA 1971 certified. They're flame resistant. They protect you from burning your hands. This is your helmet. On the inside of your helmet, you have webbing. Keep this part from coming down onto your head so that whenever something falls on your head's protected. You have a neck gaiter, covers your neck, gives your neck that much more protection. You also have a chin strap that you pull tight to make sure that your helmet's tight on your head. You have a shield. Shield's always supposed to be down, whether you have a mask on or not. Just gives your face extra protection. On your helmet, you also have a accountability tag in case something happens to you while you're there, but nobody there to come back and find you. Now, he's going to do the 2-minute drill. Whenever he gets done with the 2-minute drill, I will inspect him to ensure that he's got all of his equipment on properly. Our key points that we went over during the presentation. Number one key point is what our turnouts are made out of. Snowmex, Kevlar, PPE, and outer shell. Bottoms are done the same way. Talked about what a Nomex was. We talked about what the helmet prevented. Talked about what an SCBA was. We also talked about that all equipment is to be FCA 1971 certified. Whenever he's getting dressed, I'll go through and let y'all know that the process that he's taken in order to do it all correct. When I say 2 minutes, I mean he's got 2 minutes from the time that we get the call to the time that we need to be pulling out of the station. All right, ready? Yeah. Good. Make sure that it's Velcroed in the center so nothing's exposed. This guy has SCBA on, which is known as the self-contained breathing apparatus. He's got his helmet on. Always make sure that you pull your neck gaiter down. His arms are up. He's covered here. He's covered at his feet. All right. Anybody have any questions? You.
Do y'all ever get hot in the suits that you wear?
Yes, it does get hot in there. You.
What about the flashlight that they have on the helmet?
A flashlight that we have on our helmet, that gives us the ability to be able to see wherever we're going. Anybody else? You. Hang on. We start out with one, but we have an extra tank on the trucks at all times in case we need them. Yeah.
How do y'all get dressed so fast?
Takes a lot of practice. You don't just do it overnight. Yeah. This, right, and find where he is, which is what the pass device is for. If he's laying, if he's a fallen firefighter, and he turned his pass device on like he's supposed to, then we know that that's where he's at. Yeah.
So if you're his partner, if you're outside, you stay outside and not get in?
No. In the fire service, there's a rule: 2 in, 2 out. If we have to go in together, and I can't leave him there unless he's coming with me. We both have to exit at the same time. Does anybody else have any questions? What happens if there's someone on top of the building and there's a fire? Usually our chief is there as our scene commander. What he does is he stands outside and he watches to make sure that, the structure's safe for us to be inside or be on top of the building. If not, then he makes a call and tells everybody to back out. Why do you use the axe? You use the axe for forcible entry, cutting a hole in the floor. There's multiple purposes for using an axe. Yeah. Yes.
Like when you were in the building and you didn't know there was a person that you were saving, and there's another person you didn't know about in the house that's burning.
Are you saying, is that a possibility? Are Are you asking me, is there a possibility that there could be two people and we didn't know there was one of them? There's a possibility of that, but whenever you go back through to do another sweep, you usually find who was there. You have to search the whole house. You.
Well, why might you get stuck in the room like that?
You have to know all means of egress whenever you go into a building. Usually there's a window in a room. You find a way to do what you got to do. All right. I appreciate y'all's attention. I enjoy being able to share my knowledge with y'all. Maybe we can do it again one day. Thank you.